Good evening, Albany.
Woo!
It's great to be here in the capital of New York. It's a beautiful evening. My name's Gabriel. I'm from California. I have a California driver's license to prove it, which unfortunately doesn't expire for till 2020, which means I have 2.5 more years of people asking me, have you been here in the winter yet? And they usually seem kind of disappointed when I say, yeah, I have. It usually happens at the grocery store, I'm buying something and I need to show my driver's license. And they say, oh, California, you been here in the winter yet? I think they're expecting me to be like, no, is it cold? And then they'll say, yeah, it's cold, and it lasts till April, and I'll put all my groceries back and be like, I'm out of here, just get in my car and start driving south. Dodged a bullet there. I don't know a whole lot about Albany. I live in Craftsbury, which isn't far away. I do know that I believe the Albany school just paid off its mortgage. Is that true? I saw that on a sign. What kind of a weird world do we live in where schools have to pay mortgages? Is that like, to the Freddie May, dear Freddie May in New York, dear Sir Freddie, can we have some money to build a schoolhouse for the children? Please, Freddie. I'm like, well, I'm a little Vermonter. I guess if you agree to pay back 100% of the price and interest, I'll see what we can do. Oh, thank you, Freddie. Oh, thank you so much, Freddie. Oh, you won't regret it. The children will be so delighted. I always imagine that the New York bankers, when they get money from like a Vermont loan, they smell it and they take off their Alfani suit. They open their shirt a little bit and they rub the money on them and oh, it smells like maple syrup and sweat and flannel. Oh, from hardworking Vermonters, it feels so good on my skin. Maybe not, I don't know, that's just my imagination. So you guys want a store, huh? I'm from Craftsbury, or I live in Craftsbury, not from Craftsbury. I live in Craftsbury, we have 2 stores. So I know what it's like to live in a town with a store. And sure, it sounds great, right? You're cooking dinner, you need some tortillas, so you can just walk down the store and buy tortillas. Sure, they're probably going to be frozen, but you can defrost them. You get really good at defrosting things quickly. And it sounds great. It's convenient, you could just get little things like that. But let me tell you, I live in Craftsbury. I'm going to be the voice of reason tonight because nobody else is going to tell you, you don't have time for it. Having a store, it sounds great, but there are a lot of other things that are going to happen in your community as a result of having a store. And these are things you're not seeing right now. So I'm going to help you out. So sure, having a store, great. Like I said, you can get tortillas if you need them. But what happens is you go into the store and you're going to run into somebody. Every single time you go to the store, you're going to run into somebody you know. You're going to be carrying groceries in your arms because you just went to get milk and you ended up buying a pair of earrings for your wife and some donuts that looked really good and a card for your mom, and you have all these things, and you get to the cash register. Of course you're not going to get a bag because it's no, I just came here for milk. I can carry these things. So you're carrying 50 groceries out the door and you run into someone. It's oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, good. Winter was tough. Yeah. So there's 5 minutes of your life gone when you could be home cooking. It means you're going to be up later that night. You're going to be more tired at work the next day. Then they're going to invite you to things. They're going to be oh, hey, we're having a barbecue Friday. You guys should come over. It'll be great. So there goes your weekend. And you were just going down to buy some milk. I'm telling you, you don't have time for it. There's a lot of other things that happen. Next thing you know, Pete's going to open a farm stand here. And I know it sounds great. You can just walk down and get organic produce. But you're going to be buying granola for $14 because it's This is the best granola I've ever had. I mean, it's local. I guess I'm a person that buys $14 granola now. That's gonna be you. Either that, or you're gonna start buying cabbage. Now, I know what you're saying. I don't buy cabbage. Well, you go into this farm stand, you look at all the other prices on the vegetables, you're like, well, I guess I could get a head of cabbage. So you get a head of cabbage, and of course you put it in your refrigerator, and that thing is sitting in there for a week, and you think about it. Every morning you wake up, every night when you go to bed, I gotta eat that cabbage. And nobody, it's impossible. Everybody knows it's impossible to eat an entire head of cabbage, okay? You make a meal, you cut off like a 16th of it off the top and chop it up, and it fills up your whole pan. You get no room for anything else. So the only way to eat an entire head of cabbage is to make sauerkraut. Okay, so good luck, okay? You're gonna put it on your to-do list, right? Make sauerkraut. Okay, first of all, how do you spell sauerkraut? I mean, there's a couple of U's in there, so you're gonna have to get the dictionary. Time, people, you don't have time for it. Look up sauerkraut, make sauerkraut on your to-do list. And again, let me know how it goes. Let me know how soon you get around to making sauerkraut. Because believe it or not, you're gonna find some other things on your Saturday that take precedence, like taking the recycling, or checking your P.O. box, or cleaning your house, eating bagels. And so say you do get to making sauerkraut, bravo. You're gonna need a few things, okay? You're gonna need a cutting board about this big. You're gonna need a mixing bowl the size of a kiddie pool, because a cabbage, when it is cut up, expands to like 300 times its volume. So you're gonna have cabbage all over your kitchen. And you're gonna need some serious, like, hand strength and forearm strength to massage that cabbage to make sauerkraut. You're gonna need about a dozen ball jars, right, to put the cabbage in. And then you need a perfectly shaped stone that fits inside the top of a ball jar to weight down your sauerkraut. So now you gotta go look for stones. You know, you can post on Front Porch Forum, I'm sure, but who's gonna give away stones that perfectly fit inside the top of a ball jar? Nobody. You don't have time for it. I'm telling you. Other things are gonna change. This library back here is gonna be open every day. No more excuses. You know, you gotta print something. Used to be, well, library's closed. No more. Get on down there. There's going to be reading groups, children running around. The Albany Auto is going to start giving you receipts. What are you going to, you have to get a filing cabinet now? What are you supposed to do with that? They're not going to just send you to the back to the shady ATM, pay cash? You don't have time for it. Another thing, like, that's going to start happening, you guys heard about this farm to ballet thing happening in Craftsbury? Not a good idea, okay? These cows have no foundation in ballet whatsoever. You know, maybe cows in Wolcott, where there's the Wolcott Ballet School, you know, maybe their moms took them to ballet class, but around here, absolutely no foundation in ballet. Not to mention, Holsteins are bred for milk production, not for balance and flexibility. So, farm to ballet, not a good idea. You guys are great. In all seriousness, my wife and I are buying a house in Craftsbury Village, and one of the main reasons we're doing it is because of the General Store and the Village Store and the convenience of getting to walk down the street for the groceries and all the wonderful things that happen when you have something of an epicenter for your community. So, don't say I didn't warn you when you've got no free time, but enjoy it, and thank you very much.